Ever picked up a product and thought, ugh, this feels cheap? Or touched something and instinctively thought, okay, this is quality. But why? What exactly are you reacting to? Is it the weight, the texture, the design, or is it all in your head? Here's the truth. Most of your judgments about quality happen before your brain even realizes it. Subtle design cues, sound, feel, symmetry, branding, even the way a box opens, all secretly program your mind to say expensive or junk. And in the next 30 minutes, you'll learn how companies do it on purpose. Why cheap wine tastes expensive in a crystal glass. Why Apple fakes button clicks with vibrations. And how even a heavy box can make you think a product is better than it is. Think back to the last time you unboxed something new, maybe a phone or a gift. Remember how it felt to peel off that sticker? The way the box slid open slowly like it was hiding something precious. That wasn't random, it was designed. Welcome to the wild world of perception design, where expensive and cheap are often illusions. Before we dive in, please quickly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support makes a difference, allowing us to keep bringing you fresh, exciting content. Plus, it helps our community grow. Thanks for being part of it. Let's start with one of the oldest tricks in the book, weight. It's primitive, really. Our brains are wired to associate heavy with durable, with trustworthy, and yes, with expensive. That's why a metal pen feels fancier than a plastic one. It's why old-school wine bottles used to weigh a ton. And it's why cheap electronics sometimes have fake weights inside, just to give the illusion of quality. But too much weight, that's a turnoff now. Consumers want sustainability, efficiency, portability. So designers play a balancing act. Not too heavy, not too light. Just the right amount of heft to say, you're holding something worth your money. But what if it's not just weight? What if your fingers can detect luxury without even seeing the price? Let's talk about texture. Touch is one of your brain's fastest shortcuts to judgment. And brands know it. Soft touch matte plastic feels more premium than glossy, brushed metal, better than chromed plastic. Velvet-lined boxes, that's sensation transference. Our brains take that luxury feel and project it onto the product inside. In one study, people rated yogurt as creamier when it was served in a heavier, glossier cup. Same yogurt, just a different container. Wild. That's why luxury packaging feels thick, smooth, quiet. And that's also why budget packaging feels like a loud, crinkly betrayal. So your fingers can feel quality, but can your eyes see it before your hands even get there? What if I told you, luxury has a shape? Premium products tend to follow hidden rules, symmetry, proportion, harmony, and our brains eat it up. A centered logo, clean fonts, balanced proportions. That screams intentional design. But if the margins are off or the graphics are cluttered, we clock it fast and label it cheap. Ever seen a knockoff luxury product and thought, something's not quite right? That's your visual cortex spotting flaws your conscious brain hasn't caught yet. Designers obsess over this. They tweak bezels on phones by millimeters. They use golden ratios in packaging and architecture to whisper value before you touch anything. But there's a hidden sense that might matter even more. Sound. Close a luxury car door and listen. That soft thunk? That's no accident. Automakers literally engineer the sound of that door. Layers of insulation, dampening materials, just to make it sound solid. The same goes for laptop hinges, headphone clicks, camera shutters. A mushy button feels cheap. A click with tension, that's satisfying. Apple even fakes it with haptics. Remember when iPhones didn't have real buttons anymore? They just tricked your fingers with vibration. Even the sound of opening a can or bottle affects how premium a drink feels. Brands test these sounds in labs. Seriously, but what if I told you, Even the price of something could change how good it feels. Here's where it gets trippy. Because sometimes, your brain decides something is high quality before you've even touched it. A high price tag automatically boosts perceived value. A famous logo adds legitimacy, even if the product is mid. A fancy store or package makes the exact same products taste better. Scientists gave people the same wine, but told them it cost $10 or $100. People said the $100 wine tasted better, and brain scans showed their pleasure centers lighting up more. It wasn't imagination, it was expectation. Your brain fills in the gaps, so if something looks expensive, is priced like it's expensive, and feels expensive, even a mediocre product can win your heart. But sometimes, the opposite happens. And when it does, it hurts. Ever bought something expensive only to feel instant regret when you held it? That sinking feeling? Did I just pay how much for this? That's not just buyer's remorse, that's a perception failure. Maybe the zipper sticks, or the packaging looks good but sounds hollow, or the button doesn't click, it squishes. The brain says, this feels wrong, and that betrayal? It stings. On the flip side, some cheap things feel premium because they hit the cues: weight, clean design, texture, balance. And suddenly you're thinking, wait, how is this only 30 bucks? Those moments of surprise? That's when perception works in reverse and delights you. So, how do companies actually do this? Make no mistake, companies engineer perception. Apple makes opening a box feel like opening a treasure chest. Luxury car makers design the way leather seats smell. Perfume brands obsess over the click of a magnetic cap. It's theater, psychology, ritual. Good brands align all the senses: sight, touch, sound, scent. They make every interaction say, this is worth it. A flimsy box, a rattling part, a high price with low feel. You notice, and you don't forget. It's not just about looking expensive, it's about feeling intentional. And we're better at spotting the difference than we think. What if in the future design gets even smarter? What if you could download the feeling of luxury? Imagine digital packaging that adjusts weight through haptics, or augmented reality apps that simulate texture and sound before you buy. Could you try on premium before you even own it? And if your brain feels the quality, does it even matter if the real thing is different? So next time something feels cheap, ask yourself, is it the price, the brand, the sound, the touch? Chances are, it's a combination of cues your brain has learned to trust. But now, you know the tricks. That glass bottle, that velvety box, that perfect little click. They're not just features, they're signals. Because in the end, value isn't just what something is. It's what it feels like. And feeling, it turns out, is everything. If this made you rethink how design shapes your world, hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos on the hidden genius behind everyday things. And tell us in the comments, what's the cheapest thing you own that feels expensive? Thanks for watching.